Hey y'all, welcome to Pews and Pull Starts. Viewer discretion is advised. This ain't that cookie cutter shit you're gonna see on TV. It's real life. Thanks for joining me. Let's get to the action. Right there.
Why did you have to be a bobcat? Damn it. I'm so glad you're here though.
I got myself the very first fisher. A shot of blonde squirrel.
Oh, right, there's bear tracks.
Exactly what I want to see.
Oh, hey, there's bear tracks.
Hey, look, bear track! Uh-oh. I think we got one. Yeah! So folks, I think this is my first black beaver. Welcome folks, Eric here, Pews and Pull Starts. Once again, getting ready to do some winter camping. Went out and did some scouting for another camping trip I will be going on next weekend with some veterans, but this weekend we're supposed to get a bunch of snowfall this evening, so I wanted to be out in the woods for it. Anyway, I don't have a lot of time, as you can tell. It's getting late. It's going to be dark soon, so definitely need to be quick about it. Okay, folks, I'm all loaded up. We're going to get ready to go. I got my sled right there. Gonna just start walking until I find a spot. See you there. Check out that wolf urine piss post. Walking down the trail to go in, and wolf just followed this and went that way. Crazy. Well, folks, I think this is gonna be where we set up shop. In fact, it's gonna be right up there. Why am I setting up on the trail? Because nobody's coming through. I don't have to worry about big trees falling on me. And even on the trail, unless the wind is whipping coming at me or from behind me that way, I'll be sheltered on both, at least two sides, so. So, I don't know, well, don't expect on seeing setup or anything like that. I'm basically gonna get all my gear unpacked to how I need it this evening, and then I'm just gonna chillax. So, I'll bring you guys back once I have more stuff set up. Hey guys, got my tent and everything all set up. Go check it out. Here's my Lux. They don't exist anymore. The new one is Tigris or something or other. I've got a Nyko stove in there. Right now I am getting ready to prep for the fire, get the fire going. So that is what I am doing right now. My buddy let me borrow his little electric saw, so I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to end up burning that later in the evening, because that's going to be my go-to-sleep wood. In the meantime, though, I am going to start chopping wood, well, cutting up wood, finding wood, bringing it over here, consolidating, and then I will get to actually processing it. But in the meantime, I'm going to find it, and I suppose I should bring you guys along with, because I didn't film any of the times, which I'm glad I didn't, because it ended up being some fucking around. So either way, we're gonna get right to it and have a good evening. Hopefully this snowstorm happens, because that would be sick, but who knows. Anyway, we're gonna stop talking and get to work. Are you Punky? No, you are not. Excellent. Okay, well, when I'm actually to the point where I'm going to process down the logs, I will bring you guys back. So, see you then. So you guys, I just didn't film anything because I wanted to just get it done. It was getting dark. I wanted to make sure I had wood for the evening because, again, we're supposed to have snow. So, filming will have to resume, at least the work portion of filming will resume tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to sit and enjoy myself and start cooking a meal. So when I do, well, not when I do, I'm going to start here soon, but I'm going to enjoy some me time off camera, just chillaxing, because I'm tired. I went to bed at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning last night, previous day, and I'm tired. I am probably gonna hit the hay a little bit early this evening, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna crack open a brew, and I think I'm gonna start cooking. I was gonna make potatoes, but I don't want to put in all that effort, so I'm just gonna cook up the bacon wrapped pork tenderloins that I got. So, ooh, I got it a little too warm. All right, so pork tenderloins, bacon wrapped, kind of funny because, well, bacon wrapped, fucking pork wrapped pork. There we go. ignore my super lazy season job. I'm not really trying to win any awards here. And I got the corn. I'm gonna see how well it cooks up in the cast iron. I just pulled off the tenderloins, and I have the cobs of corn in there. We are gonna see how well that actually works. I'm not doing potatoes tonight. Don't really want to deal with it, so it's just gonna be corn and pork and corn. I figured I would show you guys and I'm gonna cut the camera back off, and as soon as the food is done, I will bring you guys back. Well, I apologize for the light, you guys. You're just gonna kind of have to deal with it. I'm in a tent in the woods. Light's not gonna be ideal, but these pork tenderloin, delicious, absolutely delicious. Corn cobs are still going. I don't know how that's going to turn out. That's a first time I've tried that, so remains to be seen. But I'm going to eat these now and enjoy some time. Well, I've been sitting here enjoying myself, so I'm going to continue to enjoy myself. When the corn cobs are done, I'll show you guys and see what they look like. I'll be honest, y'all. I forgot to film after I put the corn on. My bad. I burned it, though. But yeah, it's getting pretty close to midnight. I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. I've been up for a bit now. Had to tend to the fire and wanted to get that going before I really started my day. But I made it through the night, and it has snowed. I don't know how much yet. I have not left my tent since I entered it last night. For the last time. But we're about to see. Huh. I just found a hole in my tent. Right there. Awesome. Well, that sucks. But I'm going to enjoy my morning. And then we're going to get up, get going, and see if we can find some squirrel. Well, after I make breakfast, of course. But after I make breakfast, then we're going to go stop around, see if I can find some squirrel. It's actually a couple of hours since the last time you saw me on camera. I have not gotten up and done anything. Most I've done is gotten dressed, and I have started to cook breakfast. I have the first 3 pieces of bacon, 3 or 4 pieces of bacon right there. And I'm gonna throw on the last 3, and then once these are done, I'm gonna cook up a few eggs, and then we're gonna go squirrel hunting. Well, also gonna take the light here to the truck to charge, because this thing is dead already, but it is what it is. We did get snow, a decent amount of it. Let's actually go out and look at it. Ugh. Yeah, we got snow. It is a variable winter wonderland. It's freaking gorgeous outside. I mean, it's not sunny or nothing, it's cloudy, but like it's not real windy. It's pretty good. Didn't get like the foot of snow that we were supposed to get. They forecasted us to get, but still get maybe 2 inches? 2-3 inches? Who knows? I'm no mathematician, and you know what they say about guys not being able to measure. So, back inside the tent, I'm going to finish cooking my meal. I also forgot the proper cooking utensils for eggs, so we're getting fucking tongs scrambled. Because I have a wooden spatula over there, but I'm not gonna use a wooden spatula on on eggs, because that's asking for the salmon vanilla. So this is my buddy's electric saw he let me use. And it worked great. The only complaint I have is the battery life on these things are fucking terrible. But I am gonna use them. I am gonna use up those batteries until they're completely dead to finish processing the wood that I have out there, and I'm gonna go find some more for tonight. Because I didn't run out. What I did do though is I messed up. I had a couple of bugaboos last night. I let the fire almost die twice, and it turned into a giant shit show of soot and smoke and just generally uncomfortable. Would not recommend if you can avoid it. So, pro tip, don't let your fire die. I also need to learn how to use the stove and figure out how to actually get it to meter, because I don't know. In fact, you know what? That's actually what I'm going to do right now. So, I'm going to turn the camera off, see if I can get a video to load, because I'm on 1 bar of LTE right now. I barely have signal out here. But I'm going to pull up a video, see if I can figure out how to work this stove better. Because obviously it's working. I have fire in it, but in terms of like metering the air and all that shit. What would help is if I actually had a thermometer, but I don't. I need to get one. In fact, we're gonna do that too. Okay, y'all. So, game plan is I'm gonna head back to the truck so I can charge this guy, because I'm gonna save my battery pack here strictly for charging my phone. And I will also be charging my phone because I'm gonna run into town and then come back out. This may take a while because of the snow, but that'll be fine. If the fire goes out, that's also fine. I have more cardboard and stuff in the truck and plenty of wood here. I'm gonna bring the shotgun along with me, head to the truck. Like I mentioned last night, the last time I was on this trail, I was hauling a bear out. It's nice to be here though. This is pretty. Like, look at this. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Oh, they were sitting here feeding. They were nipping off the buds. Oh, God, man, I'm choking on snowflakes left and right. Oh, I realize you guys were probably pointed at the ground for most of that. Awesome. My bad, y'all. My bad. When I get back from town, I'm gonna sit here for a little bit and see if anything pops up. Okay, you guys, see ya when I get back from town. All right, I just made it back from town, picked up a few supplies, some more water, and a couple of drinks, and some antibacterial wipes. Also, I picked up plates and spoons. Unfortunately, the spoons are plastic, but I can't do anything about that. I wasn't going to buy a whole pack of metal spoons, or silverware, just for one night. Plastic will have to do, but the plates are paper. Plates are paper. If I want dinner, I gotta shoot a squirrel, because I just realized all I have are sides. I've got eggs, bacon, and sausage links. So if I want to eat more than just side meats, I have to get a squirrel. I got the headlight in here charging. I'm gonna go stomp around for a little while. And then I have to make sure I get back in time to get firewood cut, because, well, as you can see, there's still consistent snowfall. And the wood that I have left will not last me through the night. I have a few sticks there, but I did see a few trees on the actual path that are perfect candidates and they aren't punky. So I'm going to go back. Once I'm done up here hunting, I'm going to go back, grab the sled and the saws, and start cutting up a tree. Start cutting up a few trees. I might have to make a trip or two. But that's the name of the game when you're out camping. So we're going to get right to it. Oh, there's a squirrel. There he's going. fuck, there's a whole pile of them. Oh fuck, there's one right there. No, 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 god damn it! Nice fucking hit, god damn it. Bit unfortunate with the remainder of the hunt here. I did not realize the GoPro had actually died, and I did not have any more batteries on me, even if I had realized it had died. So while the rest of it is on camera, unfortunately it's through my barrel cam, which isn't ideal, and you don't actually end up seeing anything other than just brief moments of the shot, and then the rest of it is just basically what it'll see as I walk up and collect the squirrel. You will hear me just talk about brief moments that are important to the plot of the video, of course, but I'm going to basically cut as soon as all relevant information has passed to the next point where I've got the GoPro rolling again, which will be back at camp. So again, I apologize for the inconvenient film. I didn't realize, so let's just get right back into it. Finally. I thought that was him. And I got it on video. Yeah. I mean, there's no way I would find him if I didn't. I knew he was in the tree still. There we go. Let's go. You boys got dinner tonight. Ooh, I'm gonna do bacon wrapped squirrel. Oh yeah. Oh, Eric. You guys did catch that. I did not grab any of the shit that I brought back. That fire is definitely gonna be out. Alright, y'all, so I've got a little bit of wood processed already. I'm gonna get this stick done now. 3. It's 4. 2 hours of sun? What the fuck? So I'm stacking all this stuff that I cut earlier in here because well, I need to, but I am still going to process all that down. I don't think I'm going to need any more. Turned into a beautiful day. Blizzard throughout the night, and now ended off with sunny skies. Pretty awesome. Alright, y'all. I kind of forgot to bring you in on the first part, but I've got my squirrels seasoned up. And now they're gonna get baconized. And then that is gonna be my dinner later this evening. We are done with the bacon. Once I'm done here, that can get put away. And voila, bacon wrapped squirrel. If I had toothpicks, I'd stick them in, but I don't, so I won't. And this will go over there. You can go back here. I'm going to enjoy myself with no camera on or anything for a while. Just enjoy some me time. When it comes to cooking and starting the meal prep for dinner, I'll bring you guys back. But in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy myself. See you guys in a little bit. Well, I will be right back. I'm gonna go make sure my spark arrestor isn't plugged up. I've already had to clean it once today. Okay, I'm gonna have to put you down. Wasn't completely plugged, but it was getting there. There we go. Yeah, Winter Wonderland. Going back inside now. as you guys can see, my fire isn't doing too hot at the moment. So this is what I was talking about having to add in these pieces of actually good oak. Okay, well, I'm gonna get these busted down smaller, and then I'm gonna start dinner. That's actually why I was getting ready to turn the camera on. Put you guys back, because I was gonna start making dinner like I told you I would. And then I realized stove's not burning too hot. And it's still not burning too hot. There it goes. So I do apologize about the delay of content and overall lack of it. Just to put it shortly, my trapping season did not just did not turn out how I wanted it to. I mean, trapping season is still going on. Land's about to close here soon, which doesn't really matter. Anything that I was interested in on land has long since closed, which is the point of why the content has been lacking. I had a bobcat and a fisher tag, and I missed my bobcat. I'll throw the picture up now of how close I got, and you guys will see why I was disappointed. I just lost motivation to land trap for anymore, so I didn't. I have traps out, but they're not set. They're all snapped empty. Well, they're all snapped, or they're all pulled, laying in place. But haven't really had the desire to under ice trap, so I haven't. And as a way to give the river I trapped pretty heavily last year a little bit of a reprieve, I haven't gone back there either. But I will be going back for otter, because there are a pile of otter there. So if I pick up a couple of beaver while I'm otter trapping, I am not going to be upset about it. I mean, I'll definitely still be throwing some beaver sets in, mind you, but doesn't mean I won't take beaver here and there. So yeah, after a lackluster trapping season, I lost motivation. But I have been getting out hunting more, predominantly for squirrel, just because I have a hard time tromping around for rabbits. Unless you got a dog, rabbit hunting fucking sucks. And I've done it, I will do it, but the area that I call rabbit land is just not rabbit land this year, which is kind of a bummer, because it's kind of a honey hole unless you happen to be the landowners that live right next to it. But I only see the landowners during deer season. Every other time, nobody is even around. I went out there for the first time this year a few weeks ago now, and I was hoping I'd be able to stomp around for some rabbits, but the thorns, the briar thorns out there just did not grow like they had in years past, so they're just not that thick. Also, did not have a ton of snow, so there wasn't a whole lot of areas for them to be stomped out of. If you're familiar with rabbit hunting and you're doing it by yourself, typically what you got to do is walk around thick brushy areas that could potentially have critters underneath them and go stomp on them and see what pops out. Well, that wasn't gonna work out here at that particular moment. The point of this long rant is that there'll be a lot more hunting videos this year. Alright, that should be good on potatoes. Get this last one cut up. And then actually, I think I'm gonna have to put it on here so I can season them. We got Italian seasoning here, so I would assume, so marjoram, oregano, thyme, however the fuck you say it, rosemary, savory, basil, and sage. No, we're gonna go more. I like spicy, so you're never gonna see me shy away from it. Although I wish I had more than just chili powder. And can't forget garlic powder. I like garlic powder, so I like garlic, so I will go overboard with garlic powder. Garlic of any kind. You will never hear me complain. Other people might, but I won't. Potatoes are on the stove, as you guys can see. Squirrel, we already took care of earlier this evening. The ears of corn that I have left are sitting in the cooler. And when the squirrel is done, actually, correction, when the potatoes are done, I will throw the corn on. And then when the corn is done, I will throw the squirrels on. And then, when it's all done, I'll throw it all back in the cast iron to cook together. Well, to warm up together, so it's all a nice temperature. I will see you guys when it gets to a little bit of a later point. Well, the potatoes are done, so I'm gonna get them spooned onto the, well, spatula or whatever the fuck you want to call this, onto the plate. And then we are gonna move on to the corn. And you know what? We're just gonna do this. Got the corn These, I'm just tossing straight in. So, I threw the corn on. We are gonna let that cook. I am going to put the potatoes right there because, oh, don't want to do that. I'm going to move my boots. How did I get a potato right there? That's it for now. When I get ready to throw the squirrel on, I will bring you guys back. No point in having you guys sit here while I'm just doing basic little dumb stuff. So, see you in a bit. Well, what started out as an amazing night has kind of turned into a little bit of a concern. If you guys can't hear it, the wind has picked up. And while I am relatively isolated where I am at and everything is secure, it means I'm going to have to burn a lot more wood to stay warm tonight because that wind is just going to be keep moving through. It's going to be keep sucking the heat out. But those are the trials and tribulations of winter camping. I'm not complaining about it. It's just something to be aware of. So I was gonna just have a really, really relaxed night and not have to worry about anything other than just waking up to stoke the fire every so often. But the wind is just, out of all the things that there could be, the wind is one of the ones that I don't want, because the wind can make things complicated quickly. It's not supposed to get super crazy according to weather, but it already sounds faster than what they predicted. I'm not a meteorologist, so I don't know what to say. Anyway, though, I'm not ready for dinner yet, so I'm not going to cook my squirrel yet. I'm just going to keep relaxing, hanging out. I'm editing up a video right now. You guys will see, well, you'll see that one, and then you'll probably actually see this one, because I'm probably going to jump this one ahead of everything else. But anyway, when I start to cook, I will bring you guys back again. Alright, you guys, I just pulled the corn off. One of them got a little bit overdone, but it'll eat just the same. I am now going to put the squirrel on, and then it will be dinner time. There we go, we got the squirrel on. That should cook up pretty quickly here, and then it'll be dinner time. I'm gonna definitely enjoy this meal because I am starving. I had that late lunch, that very late lunch, and it is quite a few hours past that now because I wanted to make sure I was good and hungry. I stayed up later than I should. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really matter. Point being, I'm going to enjoy this dinner. Well earned and well deserved. But while that's cooking up, I'm going to turn you guys back off because I got really nothing to talk about. And then, once it's all done, I'll eat with you guys. And then I think I'm going to probably go to bed. So, see you when the food is done. Alright, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't film anything when the squirrel got done, but... Good morning, folks. It's the next day. I didn't end up filming me eating dinner because I didn't eat it. It got super late and I got super tired, and actually I ended up falling asleep laying on top of my sleeping bag outside of it. So I did not eat. It is actually still sitting underneath the fire, underneath the stove. I did eat one cob of corn though, which was decent. Well, I wouldn't say it was awesome. It was decent. But it's Sunday. It's around 11 o'clock. And I'm going to start getting packed up and heading out of here because I'm tired. I'm sore. And it'll be nice to just go home and relax now instead of having to work. This was relaxing, don't get me wrong. But this is also work. I don't have to work to relax at home. So I am going to slowly start getting my stuff put away and carry on. Well, you guys, that about does it for this adventure. I've got pretty much the tent empty. I'm going to leave the rucksack in it. Obviously, it's not staying here, but I'm going to leave it in it while I start breaking the tent down. Yeah. But I'm going to leave you... But I'm going to put you guys on the tripod. You already are. And just let the camera roll while I finish this part of it. Figure I wouldn't film the inside because, well, I was living in it. And, yeah. Anyway, let's get right to it. The really fun part is going to be when I have to remove the stakes, the anchors. Because those were difficult to remove after I immediately pounded them in. Now that they've sat for 2 nights and potentially gone through a few heat cycles, they could be frozen. Well, even more frozen, I mean. Oh, fuck. Well, I can put that in when I get home. I forgot to put the little cap at the top in the bag, but I'll do that at home. Now here comes the fun part of trying to remove these stakes. I think I'm gonna cheat. Chop them out. Oh, here's one. I don't think the rest of them are going to be that easy. Hey, all right. There's two. There's three. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 more to do. Last one. Hallelujah. So folks, that's gonna do it for me on this one. We are all packed up, ready to go. Site's cleaned up. The wood is put off to the side because I have a sneaking suspicion I will be coming back here next weekend due to plentiful wood and plentiful squirrel. So I didn't take it with me. Ooh, piece of garbage. I'm not taking it with me. I have it off to the side. It'll be fine where it is. But that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna walk out of here now. So folks, it's gonna do it for us today. Overall, great trip. A few minor hiccups, but nothing we couldn't handle. Ended up getting dinner. Didn't eat it, but I'm taking it home so I can eat it later. Great trip. Glad I was able to get out. Next weekend, Valentine's Day weekend, I am taking a 3-day trip. I don't know why I keep raising my hand. Next weekend, the 14th, I'll be taking out some veterans for a 3-day camp and hunt. And I wanted to test my equipment a little bit more. Was able to do that. Was able to get dinner. Was able to find a good camp spot where small game is aplenty. So it should be a good weekend, and hoping with a few more people we could spread the chore load out a little bit and everybody can have a pretty decent little time. But that's gonna do it for me, y'all. Thanks for joining me on this amazing adventure. One of the best trips I've ever done. Personally, I think one of my best videos I've ever done in terms of content. So I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I just tried to put a little bit more effort into this video, and I hope it pays off for you guys. So it's gonna do it for me, y'all. See you in the next one. Peace.